So a couple of years ago, in 2022 to be exact, when I was studying psychology, because that was one of my hobbies back then, I thought to myself, what is the meaning of life? And we're all gonna die once anyway, we're all gonna be forgotten in 3 generations latest. So what is the purpose of it? I mean, humanity's gonna die out eventually. If there was a big bang, maybe there's gonna be a big boom, whatever. So ultimately, since we're all gonna die anyway, no matter what we do, it's not gonna be, we're gonna forget it, and everything's gonna be over for eternity, ignoring the religious side of things. And I thought to myself, why would I have a purpose anyway if, like, I relied on logic for my way of living. And that is what you're supposed to do, right? Because otherwise you're delusional and you're blinded and you just do things without knowing why you're doing them. And that is only halfway true, because certain things can only be understood once you accomplish or keep pursuing that thing without even completely understanding it. So I know what I said right now is a bit like what is he exactly talking about, and why would I do something without understanding it? But let me give you an example, and please stay on this video, because I'm sure I can convince you. Whether it's about religion or discipline, there's always going to be logical arguments against it. Why would I work out if I have limited time? Wouldn't it be more effective to use my time just chilling, just enjoying myself? Wouldn't it be, why would I believe in God? It's so unlikely that there's angels and God and the devil and whatnot, right? Because it seems so fictional to you, and you just don't understand, because you rely on your current comprehension to understand things that require maybe a greater level of you. Does that make sense? Or let me give you an example in terms of discipline. I wake up at 4 a.m. and this is something I struggled with a lot, because I didn't understand the purpose of it. My thoughts back then, my perspective back then was, why would I wake up early if I'm going to be tired and I'm going to end up spending the time less effectively when I work or work out? And it's not optimal. That's what you think, tell yourself. I only got 5-6 hours of sleep yesterday, so why should I not sleep out till 9 a.m? Hear me out. I know it sounds more logical, but sometimes when instead of comprehending it, instead of trying to understand everything, sometimes it's better to accept it. I know this video is very complicated. I've already had 2-3 takes on that. This is my 4th time recording, or maybe 5th. So the concept is, humans are finite beings, and there's infinite things in the universe and the whole existence of everything. With that being said, when you only rely on as far as you know and as far as you're currently capable of understanding, you will never elevate a certain level. So if you rely on your current understanding to do an action, you miss out on the benefits of actions that are beyond your current comprehension. So let's say that in order to understand something and get a new perspective, I have to keep doing a certain thing without being sure about it for a month. Does that make sense? Such a difficult video, bro. And I want to keep you guys on the video, because I know a lot of you have fucking short attention spans wherein you're gonna click off after 30 seconds because, oh, he couldn't understand the video well. Here's the thing. When a millionaire tells you, and you always hear people like that saying, oh, just keep working on your dreams. And for me, I'm doing YouTube and I'm building my personal brand here by sharing my journey with you and educating you on the mistakes I've done. I thought to myself, it's kind of unrealistic to do YouTube. There's thousands of creators and millions of subscribers that they have. Why would anybody listen to me when I get 5 views per video and stuff like that? And no, this is the right way of thinking for my past, for the current version of me in the past. The version of me now understands, okay, if I post relentlessly, even if it doesn't seem to be logical, if I just accept the fact that I have to post, do this, be consistent, even if it seems illogical, even if it seems against the odds, then it works. And that's like that for everything. If you keep trying, and you don't have to fully understand everything, because if you rely on your logic, the current version of you isn't able to build the logic that's required, or the right amount of the right level of skills to understand what you have to do. It's so hard for me to explain this to you, but sometimes whether it's about religion or discipline or doing this and making money. I don't want to comment on making money because I am not at a position where I can comment on that. Sometimes what you have to do is think to understand, I'm not in a position where I am able to evaluate whether what I'm doing is completely right, because I do not have the right level of knowledge and the right level of experience or wisdom to judge what I'm doing, whether what I'm doing is right. For me to post a video every day on YouTube might not be as logical or the optimal is the key word here. Or believing in religion might not be as optimal because life's so short and it's so statistically low that there's a God and this, it can't be proven. So all these people that are so arrogant and they think they're right because they overlook the fact that their current wisdom is not able to understand or comprehend what exactly is going on. This is such an important video. Please, the most important 10 seconds of this video. Go back if you didn't understand what I just said. People are so arrogant that they think the current level of wisdom or knowledge they have is gonna overrule any type of logic or whatever. So when a millionaire tells you, oh, keep working on your dreams every day, even if you don't succeed for 2 years, and you think to yourself, well, why should I pursue the same business model for 2 years and not try something else? Because you think, because it makes sense in your mind that it's correct. You think because it's logical for you, from the perspective of you, it makes sense. But it's not like that. And it's so difficult to shift your perspective. It's so difficult to convince someone to do something else. This is why everybody in politics is arguing, everybody goes against them, because it's so, even if you're using the right arguments, it's so difficult to formulate yourself and just make the person understand the current version of you with the current thoughts is just an amateur at the things they do. So I believe I got my main point across, because I see so many people saying things that are not wrong, but that are just missing. So I wanted to comment on that because that's a mistake I was doing. I work out 7 days a week right now. And it might be and I work out even if I don't get the right nutrition after. This is a very controversial thing. Even when I know I don't have food at home, I could still be going, because many of my friends go like that. They say, oh, well, I don't have the right food right now and I don't have this, so it would be better if I don't waste this workout. No, this workout is not wasted, because even if you don't make the muscle you want, it's about the discipline. So okay, the current version of you right now might be like, okay, well, working out isn't really worth it. But what you don't understand is it's not just about the workout that you do that builds muscle. It's also about the workout that you do that builds the discipline to do the next workout. You don't necessarily have to work out to be optimal and to do this 12 reps, slowed down, mid-motion, whatever bullshit you're trying to lie to yourself about. It's best to sometimes just commit to the action without expecting a full comprehension of it, because a full comprehension is only led by doing the action and then getting the perspective followed by the action you do and relying on that. So I know this video is a bit difficult or hard to explain because I wasted so many years of self-improvement just because I didn't want to understand it because of my own arrogance, that I wanted to share it with you. And if you watched it to the end of this video, I'm very sure that you got the message across. If not, then maybe go back a couple seconds, watch it again. I appreciate you guys. Take care.